Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, it looks like I'm just a little bit too loud. Gonna turn myself down ever so slightly. There we go. Okay, so today we're going to be working on getting guided through a P47 RCS burn. There are very few times that this will be used in a mission, and most of the time is going to be these phasing maneuvers to avoid the S4B, or these little tiny just little things to avoid the S4B. So go ahead and we'll talk about that. So go through, following the checklist. We just had to do a program 0 just cuz. And now we would maneuver to our phasing attitude. You can use verb 49 for this. The checklist tells us to manually maneuver, so that is what we are going to do. Maneuver to roll 183.
Rotation.
A pitch of 298 and a yaw of 0. So we'll go ahead and start making that maneuver. While we're maneuvering, if this is an S4B related maneuver, just make sure you're not going to smack into the thing. That's pretty important, actually, since you're going to be doing this, right up close to the S4B. You gotta make sure you're not going to smack into it. So those little tiny pulses you hear are basically just exchangement of some pitch acceleration turning into yaw acceleration as we are rolling, and you're hearing the attitude control system help take care of that. While we are maneuvering, we will use verb 49 to just put up our angles so that we can know where the exact attitude is better than just with eyesight. So verb 49, punch in your angles, and then just do verb 34 after. You can see that updates our little needles here. You could also do it with the at set, and maybe I'll make tutorials for that later, but possibly not. I think emergency or backup procedures are probably going to warrant their own series, but I'll think about it. On rate command, limit cycle, everything looks good. Phasing attitude is fairly trimmed. Looks really good to me. Okay. So now, at least for this mission, we just need to wait for the maneuver of the S4B. So I'm going to go ahead and do just a little bit of light time skipping. On the other missions, you're probably not going to have to wait for some S4B maneuver. Just on this one you will, since it's a little bit of a different program.
And Apollo 7, in about 1 minute, the booster should start its retrograde maneuver. Apollo 7.
And there she goes.
We've got about 3 minutes to go to the phasing maneuver, and just confirm that you are set up for roll, pitch, and yaw.
And we are set up a roll, pitch, and yaw. Now all we need to do is punch the delta V into the EMS. You could take it from DVC, or if your mission provides it, a DVT. Because this is an RCS burn, they'll both be the same. I recommend just always, for EMS stuff, always just taking it from the DVC, because it's a little bit easier. If you just always take it from DVC no matter what, you can never be wrong. So, there we go. And because it's a burn, most burns will require some form of PCM bitrate high. I mean, there's only one form of it, but you'll probably see that in there for most burns.
Okay, I'll give you a mark at 60 seconds.
And this burn is a P47 burn.
1, mark.
Verb 37, enter, 47, enter. Program 47 is basically just on-demand average G mode. Coming up on T-minus 30 seconds at the 30-second mark, as with any other burn. Boom, EMS to normal.
Translation.
Make sure you switch to translation. And then you'll just burn the EMS on the time.
Seconds.
Ignition. Shutdown. And that's it. That is how you burn a P47 burn. Super simple. Proceed. 00. And that gets written to state vector. EMS function off and standby. You can take your translate off. And whatever post burn stuff you have to do. For me, it's just attitude deadband max. But for you guys, it probably will be both of these and taking these off or whatever, whatever post burn stuff you have to do. But that's the gist of it. Maneuver to the attitude. Make sure you don't smack into the S4B if that's what you're doing this burn for, because oftentimes that's what these types of burns are used for, is pushing away from the S4B. Punch a DVC into the EMS. Call program 47 at T-minus 1 minute to the burn. Burn on the EMS. Cut off on the EMS. And terminate program 47. It literally couldn't be any easier than that. And that's all. Thanks for watching.